Hi, welcome to Ikate's Crossing. Okay, shuffling the Waite Tarot, Three of Cups flew out. So let's dive into a little bit more about Three of Cups. Three of Cups to me is very much about friendships, maybe a party, celebrating, connections in the community, groups of people. But we want to find out a little bit more about what does this Three of Cups actually mean for us in regards to today. Okay, the first thing is Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is that fiery, passionate, creative woman who, um, can be kind, has a sort of can help others in some way, very nurturing energy, but independent, bold, dynamic woman. Oh, interesting. And we've got Page of Cups. Okay, so we've got this group, this celebrating, this party, and it's in regards to being bold and dynamic and having a sense of, with Page of Cups, is that youthful energy. Okay, someone who's a little bit dreamy, who may be feeling maybe a little bit emotional, someone who may be feeling a little bit out of sorts, not quite together. Has that sort of emotional, can get a bit of an emotional wave on them. A bit of a feeling with their emotions in some way. So here you've got this passionate, creative energy that can be emotional. It's interesting. We get Knight of Cups as well. So Knight of Cups, very much about court. I think it's very much about the people in the group. You've got these different combinations of people sort of coming together is what I'm getting here. There's a combination of people. You've got people who are coming in who maybe support you in some way. I do feel like there's a bit of an emotional support, and you've got these people that are quite different. You've got someone who's very bold, very dynamic, creative, independent person, but you've got someone who's also very sensitive emotionally, and then you've got someone who is a bit of a romantic, always doing things for other. I feel like this person is always doing things for other people. They're very sort of thinking about other people in many ways. It's so interesting. I do feel like you've got this group of people coming in that is showing you all sorts of different things, and then you've got this Four of Wands, which is that sense of celebrate. Again, you've got that celebrating energy coming in, that sense of coming together, creating a bit of stability within the passion, within the creative energy. So I do feel like there's something there, but also there's a question about unconsciousness in a way. I do feel like there might be things that are sort of happening that you might be a little bit unconscious of in regards to this group. So I do think you need to be very careful. I do get the sense of there's a sort of a warning in a way. I get the moon card here. There is a bit of a warning that you do need to be very careful of how you're influenced by this group that have come into your life, that are they might feel as though they're there for you in some way, supporting you. But I do feel like you do need to be a little bit careful. You do need to be a little bit aware of what's going on. Okay, so this is interesting. Okay, so you've got the sense of being aware of what's going on. I do feel like you need to be aware of this group of people. You do need to be a little bit cautious. What are the stages of the support that you get from these people? I think they support you in different ways, but I do feel like there's a sense of being cautious. I don't know why I keep getting that. And then we've got the sense of being careful how you're led. So this is what I keep getting here. I think you need to take a pause for a moment and reflect on the direction you're going in. Reflect on the choices that are made in your life. I do feel like it can be important for you to sort of take some time out for yourself. Can be quite important here. Just taking a moment to sort of breathe and see what you're actually wishing for. What is your goal in regards to this? What are you wishing for in regards to your journey? So in regards to having these people in your life in some way, I do feel like there's a need to be cautious, be aware, look at the choices that you're making, being careful where you're led to. I think you might need to take sort of a step back for a minute, take a step back and take some time out for yourself. Could be really important, just taking a moment to sort of breathe a little bit and having a look at what you're actually wishing for. I think that's quite important here. So what an interesting card that sort of flipped out with the Three of Cups. We're looking at, again, I do feel like there's that support of different people coming into your life. I do feel like you need to be very cautious. I do feel like there could be that sense of celebrating that support in some way with these different people, that independent soul, that sense of someone who might be feeling a little bit out of sorts, and then you've got someone who could be a little bit romantic in some way. And I do feel like there's that need to just be very cautious. Sometimes we're our own worst enemy with the choices that we actually make in our life. We do need to be careful where we're being led in some way. How are we feeling? What are we focusing on in regards to being led? I think there might be a need for you to sort of take some time out for yourself and look at what you're wishing for. Okay, so that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care and blessed be.